Hello friends, family, and internet strangers, Stephanie here, and today I have got a new cooking video for you. This one is part of the monthly collab hosted by Tiffany over at Small Town 6. This is the monthly food challenge. I will have Tiffany's channel as well as the playlist with all of the other videos that have been created for this one down in the description box below. This month's theme is Mexican dishes, so let's get right into it because this is cooking right behind me, over there somewhere, and it smells so good. So let me show you how I'm making this. The meal I am making for you in this month's challenge is a one-pot keto green chili chicken, and spoiler alert, it is delicious. I did not follow the recipe exactly, but I will post the recipe that I went off of in the description box down below. The main reason I didn't follow it exactly is because it calls for almond milk, and the only almond milk that I had was unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and I just didn't know how well that would go in a Mexican dish. So I decided to sub out the almond milk with a little bit of extra heavy cream. Also, my proportions on this are going to be completely different because the recipe calls for 5 chicken breasts shredded, or 5 cups of shredded chicken breast, and I already pre-portioned mine out. I definitely don't need 5 cups worth. I am one human being. So I had about 2 cups of shredded chicken pre-portioned out. And the way that I do my chicken is I buy it in bulk at Aldi because you cannot beat the family pack of chicken. But since I don't necessarily need all of that chicken right away, I will split it up and I will pre-cook some in the Instant Pot. I season it usually with my corruption seasoning. If you are new to this channel, I will have a link. I always have a link down below to where that corruption seasoning is from and the video in which I got the corruption seasoning. So definitely check that out if you are new, and if you are not, and you have tried the corruption seasoning since hearing about it on this channel, let me know down in the comments if you have ordered some Uncle Lou's corruption. But I just put some of that on my chicken and then do it in the Instant Pot and then shred it and freeze it. So that's what I did with this. I had just pulled it out of the freezer. The other thing, I did not measure my spices because I didn't feel like dirtying any extra dishes. So I did it by taste kind of and by sight, and this turned out really well. It has equal parts chili powder and cumin, and then about half that amount of onion powder. So those were the proportions. I did follow those even though I didn't measure exactly, and the seasoning was great. The other difference here is that even though I made less in terms of the amount of chicken and the amount of heavy whipping cream and all of that, I still used the full 4 ounces of green chilies, and I still used a full, I'm getting a text message. It says LMAO. Back to my recording. So I used a full jalapeno even though I had used less of everything else. So the seasoning in this was really good. I recommend if you are going to follow the entire recipe, up your amount of green chilies, up your amount of jalapenos so that it kind of matches the flavor that I got here, because this was delish. So all I have really done to put this together is saute together garlic, butter, and jalapenos. I added cream cheese, heavy cream, seasonings, and shredded cheddar cheese, and then my pre-cooked chicken. From start to finish, this meal took me maybe 15 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes is being generous with the time. It really didn't take much time at all. All I had to do was chop up a jalapeno and shred some cheddar cheese. So if you were using bagged cheddar cheese, it would be even faster. So all of this came together really well. Once it's all combined, I'm just adding some more shredded cheddar to the top. I am covering this up and letting it simmer for 10 minutes. You can have this as a filling for something else. You can use this as a dip. This would honestly make a really great dip. Or you can eat it as is, which is for the most part what I did. I tried it with a chip, but I used this as is and have leftovers for lunch tomorrow, which I am very excited about because this was the best meal that I've made in a long time. I really enjoyed this one, so I cannot recommend it enough, and I hope y'all will give it a try. I have not done an on-camera taste test in a long time. I think the last time I actually tried something on camera was probably like a year ago before I switched to a different format of doing videos. But this smells so good that I just wanted to try it on camera. So let's give this a taste. This is really good. It tastes familiar. It tastes like something I've gotten somewhere else, like something I've gotten at a restaurant, but I cannot remember what. So I'm gonna think about that. If I think of it, I will leave it in the comments, like a pinned comment, or in the description box if I figure it out by the time I post this video. But this is so good. You could use this as filling in a burrito. You could use this as filling in a quesadilla. I think it kind of tastes like a chimichanga filling almost, which would be so good. That sounds really good right now. But you can also just eat it in a bowl like this or serve it with chips. I have some chips since I'm not actually doing keto. I'm just trying to use up things that I have. Let's dip it in a chip, or dip a chip in it. That works. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and seriously, give this one a try. It was so easy. Since I already had the chicken cooked and everything, it really only took 15 minutes to come together, and that was it. Thanks again, Tiffany, for hosting, and I hope y'all will check out the rest of the playlist. I will have it linked in the description box down below. Make sure you get some great meal ideas from there. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.